have you ever been ghosted? Are you ghosting someone right now? It's not a spooky thing. It's where you cut off all contact with a friend that you're not that keen on anymore, giving no explanation as to why. Now, it's so widespread, it's become one of Collins English Dictionary's word of the year. Jay, I can't imagine you ghosting. I imagine you're quite straight to the point. Oh, you're ghosting me! You see?
You're on fire today.
I'm on form. Were you really... Do you know, I've been ghosted so many times, I can't believe I didn't pick up on that.
There you are. Oh, have you?
Oh. Well, I think I have, unless they have genuinely lost my number.
Just lost your number. So,
yeah.
So it basically means that somebody you've either been in a relationship with or been friends with suddenly stops
calling
contact with you. Yeah. I mean, I've actually done that. There was a girl I knew from my childhood. We were friends forever and ever. And then it reached adulthood. And, you both change. And I just, after a while, I just thought, actually, you're really toxic. And she always used to make me feel bad about myself and whatever. And I thought, I just can't deal with you anymore. So I wrote her a letter. And I wrote her a letter like you might, like a Dear John. And I just
was it
said,
like a howler in Harry Potter? Did
I just said, this is over. I don't want to be your friend anymore. I'm quite direct.
I don't want to be your friend.
No,
That's brave.
But I think that's nicer than doing that thing where you suddenly don't take their calls anymore and suddenly you're unavailable the whole time and they have to sort of get it over a long period.
I have to say, I think that's really brave of you. I think that is really brave of you, and I wouldn't be able to be that brave. It's this funny thing, isn't it? It's almost like against girl code if you don't want a friendship anymore.
Yeah.
And why? Because you can be in love with somebody and then fall out of love with them and not want to be with them anymore. And I think that can happen with friendships. Can happen with friends as well. But it's like, no, you're supposed to stick with friends for your whole... I mean, I say it to my stepdaughter when she talks about wanting to make friends that she has for her whole life in university. I say, you know, this is a bit of a pup that we're sold. Be careful with that, because you can end up feeling like you failed in friendship if you haven't got that. And it's actually really hard, like it would be to have a boyfriend that you went right from 9 up to 50 with, because you change and you want different things. I ghosted somebody that I went to school with really badly.
Boo!
Yeah. It's one of my great shame things that I'm really, really ashamed of.
Oh, you've got loads worse than that to be.
I did say one, Andrea. That's one. I'm really ashamed of it, and I'm glad my kids won't be watching this, because that's not what I want them to think of me. Because I want them to think, because I think friendship, you know. But I did, because I didn't know how to tell her that I didn't like her anymore. And the thing is, I didn't. And the thing, and as you get older, I think you know, it's harder and harder to find time to see the people that you really like. And I don't know what you're like, but if friendship for me, if I'm not really getting something from them, really something deep and something personal from them, and I'm just doing chat, I just don't.
You have to do the backstory every time you see them.
Yeah, I want
What about
to know
you? Have you ever been ghosted?
No, I've never been ghosted, not to my knowledge, anyway. And I've never ghosted anyone. I didn't even know it existed, that term. But I do feel that in life, the hard stuff will find you. You know, everybody gets some rotten stuff in their life. You know, you don't get away scot-free, do you? So my main thing is to say, find the warm spot. Be with people that bring you joy, that feed you good stuff, and steer away from the ones that give you the grief.
Lovely.
When you say steer away, do you mean that you wouldn't do like Jane would do, which is write a letter?
No, I wouldn't
just sort
write
of
a letter.
phase them.
No,
I
I think I did it with one person. It was just that one person, but there was something really
That's your
obvious.
label.
You sure it was just the one?
I'm writing you a letter
We're
now.
all going to be really scared now with the post.
Oh, no, it's from Jane.
From Jane. You wouldn't do that then?
No, I think, you know, there's a nice way of doing everything. I think if somebody's, you know, just giving ear bashing and, you know, you've got things to do and this is all about them and you don't really need it, there's a nice way of just saying, do you know what, I'm really sorry, but there's something I have to do. I promise somebody, I'm so sorry, but I hope things work out. And just ease away.
Bog off, in other words.
That's what you're thinking, yeah?